Top 7 Best GPU for Overwatch in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Asus GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. The GTX 1050 Ti, another budget GPU that fulfills the minimum requirements for running Overwatch. It offers 4 GB of GDDR5 VRAM, and its boost clock speed stands at a decent 1392 MHz. In short, with the GTX 1050, Ti Overwatch can be played in low settings without any noticeable stuttering. Like the more powerful RTX 2080 Ti, it comes with the GPU Tweak Roman 2 software, which gives you an easy-to-use visual interface for overclocking. However, considering that this graphics card only comes with a single fan, I wouldn't overclock it for very long periods unless, of course, you've got a really good cooling system set up in your PC rig. Typically, you don't have to worry about Overwatch overheating GPU, as it's not a very demanding game, but overclocking tends to overexert your card. Number 6. ZOTAC GeForce GTX 1070 Mini 8 GB. The GTX 1070 is a well-performing GPU, especially when it comes to esports titles like Overwatch. It's got a boost clock speed of 1708 MHz, and when combined with the 8 GB of VRAM, you get an FPS that hovers around the 145 mark on high settings. When you've got a lot of players battling on screen, you can expect this to take a dip, but I didn't experience any stuttering whatsoever. This GTX 1070 graphics card comes with a software called Freeze, which automated fan control based on the internal temperature. It automatically turns off the fans when the internal temperature is low enough. This helps increase the fan's lifespans. Number 5. MSI GeForce GTX 1650 Super Ventus XS. What if you just wanted a GPU that just fulfilled the minimum spec requirements for Overwatch? Then I'd recommend the GeForce GTX 1650. It's got 4 GB of GDDR6 VRAM, which is what Blizzard lists as the minimum amount of VRAM needed to play Overwatch. So as you might guess, you're not going to the best performance for Overwatch out of this graphics card. Despite the impressive boost clock speed of 1740 MHz, the lack of VRAM and the relatively low shading unit count holds it back. If you want to play Overwatch on this graphics card, then you're better off having your settings at low for optimum performance. If you try to push it to medium, you may experience some stutter. This graphics card comes with MSI Afterburner technology, which makes overclocking much easier. It lets you access variables like clock frequency, voltage, and fan speed so that you can configure them to your liking. Number 4. Asus ROG STRIX GeForce RTX 2080 Ti. In all honesty, an RTX 2080 Ti is pretty overkill if you just want to play overkill. However, if you want an extremely powerful graphics card, and you don't mind the high price tag, then go for it. This graphics card has a boost of 1665 MHz, which isn't out of this world like you might expect from this price point. However, it leverages power differently through the use of CUDA cores. CUDA is a programming language developed by NVIDIA that can create thousands of parallel processors. This means that tasks like rendering in-game scenery and drawing character models can be handled much faster by the GPU. The RTX 2080 Ti is nothing short of a beast, allowing you to run Overwatch on Ultra while still keeping the FPS at around 150 FPS. It's also got 11 GB of VRAM, which means that you can play pretty much any AAA title that's out right now. Lastly, this graphics card comes with GPU Tweak Roman 2 technology, which allows you to toggle between different performance modes or customize your own. These change up the GPU performance, making it easier to overclock when needed. Number 3. Sapphire Radeon 11265 520G Pulse RX 588 GB. The Sapphire Radeon Pulse RX 580 offers a lot for its price point. For instance, it offers 8 GB of VRAM. But keep in mind that it's GDDR5 and not 6, which means that it won't be as fast as the RTX 2060. Furthermore, it has a decent boost clock speed of 1366 MHz, which caps off the frame rate at around the 120s on the high settings. If you don't want to experience stuttering during large matches, I recommend playing at medium settings instead. This graphics card ships with intelligent fan control Roman 3 software, which tries to keep the fans as quiet as possible. When you're doing light work, the fans don't spin at all and only start to back up when you load up a game or heavy application. Number 2. Gigabyte GeForce RTX 2060 Windforce OC8GB. The RTX 2060 has a slightly slower boost clock than the GTX 1660, but it still manages to produce a higher FPS. This is because, first of all, it's got 8GB in VRAM, which means that it can load up more objects and textures at once. Secondly, it's also got more shading units and TMU, which means that it's less of a struggle to render graphics on the screen. In high settings, this graphics card was able to keep the FPS above 315 most of the time. While large firefights did cause some significant dipping, I didn't feel the need to switch to a lower setting. Something I love about this Gigabyte VGA is the Windforce 2X cooling system. It features two 100 fans which spin in alternate directions, leading to more efficient heat dissipation. Number 1. Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1666GB. While the GTX 1660 Super is technically a budget card, it's still more than capable of delivering great performances. With a boost clock of 1830 MHz, it can keep Overwatch running at around 235 frames per second on the high setting. I did notice that the frame rate dipped during larger fights, but this is easily taken care of by switching to a lower resolution setting. The GTX 1660 Super comes with 6GB of GDDR6 RAM, which is around twice as fast as GDDR5. Combine this with the GPU 88 texture mapping units, and it's pretty much guaranteed that all the graphics in Overwatch are rendered extremely fast. Finally, this graphics card comes with NVIDIA's Ansel software that allows you to capture in-game screenshots and share them. It even allows you to create 360-degree shots. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best GPU for Overwatch CH in 2022. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.